Hey guys, what is up? Otaku Mike back again with another manga haul video. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, consider subscribing. Comment down below, give me your thoughts and your opinions. Let's get into this manga haul. Alright, so the first manga that I picked up, I did a first impression / review on it on the channel already. So if you want to see my full thoughts on it, go check it out. But I picked up Transformers, the manga. It was fun. It was a fun read. I really like the quality of the build or the make of the book. It's a really nice, well put together book. It's cool that it got a hardcover release, because it is 30 years old after all, over 30 years old, I think it is. But yeah, it's fun. It's has really good quality. That's all I can really say about Transformers. If you looking to get into the Transformers world, go check this out. It's not for everybody because it is pretty campy when it comes to Transformers stuff, but it's cool to see a Japanese take on the Transformers, even though the models or the toys of the Transformers were made in Japan, but the story was made in America. But it's cool. It's fun. It's a fun little read. All right, so next I picked up Volume 1 of Pleasure and Corruption. I already did a review on this, or a video on it, on my channel. It's about two broken people who are dealing with stuff, and it just happens to involve bondage and BDSM stuff. It's a lot like Flowers of Evil, so if you liked Flowers of Evil, you're probably gonna like this one. This one was put out by Denpa. Denpa did a really good job on putting this out. I didn't know much about this book when I first picked it up, but it was an interesting read, and I look forward to eventually reading more of it. Alright, so the next manga that we have, oh boy, after what happened in Volume 9 and now what happens in Volume 10 of the series, I talk about this series a lot when I recommend manga to people. If you're into isekais, or you want to get into isekais, this is the perfect isekai to get into. I'm talking about Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. This was a fun read. This is one of the first books I usually read when I order it. Boy, what happens in this one and in the previous volume is I don't know where this book is going to go, especially when it comes to our character Aaron. It'll be interesting to see what exactly happens to her going forward within this series. If you don't know what it's about a guy who gets reincarnated as a baby and has to live in this magical world, going on adventures and, getting into interesting situations. It's a good book and it's a good read. Soon to be an anime, actually. But there's also a light novel for this. It also is published by Seven Seas. But yeah, got Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, Volume 10. Alright, so just like the last series, Jobless Reincarnation, I don't know where it's going to go, but it's keeping my interest. These next books are keeping my interest as well, and I have no idea where this is going to go. Like, story-wise, I was shocked about the last one that came out. The one that I read last, number 3, and then what happened in the new volumes that I got. Volume 4, I got Volume 4 of Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolts, and then I got Volume 5 right there, and then Volume 6 to add more to my Gundam Thunderbolt collection. If you're not reading this and you're looking to get into Gundam, this is the perfect Gundam series to read, in my personal opinion. You don't need to know much to get into the Universal Century timeline when it comes to Gundam Thunderbolts. You basically just need to know the basics, that there's a war happening, and that's basically all that's happening. There's a war happening in the Thunderbolt sector, but it's again between these two pilots, Daryl and Io, who are on each side of Xeon and the Federation. But yeah, it's cool to have more Gundam Thunderbolts in my collection, and I can't wait to read it. I am currently on Volume 5. I just read Volume 4. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Alright, so last but not least, you may or may not consider this manga. I consider it manga because I got it from rightstuff.com. This series, I was really looking forward to collect a big chunk of it, especially the big chunk of the beginning of the series. I used to read it as a child. I read a couple volumes here and there back when I was reading really heavily into American comic books. But this takes a lot of Japanese influence with the story and whatnot, especially when it comes to samurais. I got I think it's the complete, they said it was complete at one point. I don't remember, but it's the first 10 years of Asagi Yojimbo. This is a honker, a big, huge honker of a book. Like, they're heavy. I collect the first 7 volumes of Asagi Yojimbo. If you don't know what Asagi Yojimbo is about, it's about a samurai who has become a ronin who wanders the land, searching for some sake and a nice bed to lay in, and helps people out from time to time. This is a fun book or fun series to read, especially if you're into things like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which actually this crosses over with the Turtles because it came out around the same time as the Turtles. It'll be interesting to finally get to read the complete Fantagraphics run of Asagi Yojimbo. I'll do an unboxing of this later on the channel because I want to show it off. It's a pretty nice box set. There's also a hardcover edition which comes in a different box and different artwork on the books, which is pretty cool. So you can get a hardcover. I got the soft cover for Asagi Yojimbo. But yeah, now I just got to get the rest of it. I got it, which they are putting out full-colored versions of the Asagi Yojimbo saga, which is after this run. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's my manga haul. Thanks for watching. Comment down below with your input on the video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.